everybody, and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for women's college volleyball here today as College of the Canyons and Antelope Valley in the Western State Conference South getting ready to come at you here on this Wednesday night in Santa Clarita. I'm Matt Robinson, happy to have you along with us as always. Well, the conference standings are in an interesting spot right now. College of the Canyons in second in the WSC South, 5-1 on the regular season, trying to get themselves up near, get themselves one more win and get themselves equal with Bakersfield, who currently sits at 5-1. So you talk about the conference standings being very, very tight in the WSC South. Bakersfield 5-1, College of the Canyons 4-1, Santa Monica 3-1, Glendale and Citrus tied at 3-2, and then you have Antelope Valley, who's in town tonight at 1-3, followed by West Los Angeles, who has not won a game yet this season. So the Cougars in a good spot, trying to keep themselves near the top of the standings. Right now ranked 22nd in the state of California, trying to continue to climb the rankings just a touch. The Cougars have played pretty good as of late, won their last two, went to 5 sets against Bakersfield, have won 4 of their last 5. They've played very well. In their last contest that we have stats for, which was against Santa Monica, the Cougars beat Santa Monica 3-1, and Ana Vasquez, Celeste Anaya were the 2 leaders for the squad in that contest. Vasquez led the team with 11 kills on 31 attacks. She continues to lead College of the Canyons in terms of kills and attack chances this season. Celeste Anaya had one of her best games of the season, 6 kills, 7 block assists in that match. Best all-around game of the year for her against Santa Monica. So the Cougars, they've played very well over the last few weeks. And they've really done a good job against Antelope Valley. This is a Canyons team that, against AVC, excuse me, get us to the right screen here. Against AVC, they have really dominated the series since 2013. They are 20-0 against Antelope Valley College. They've only dropped 1 set in the last 7 matches, have only lost 10 sets in total since 2013. Their last loss was 2012, so the Cougars certainly very dominant against this Antelope Valley College squad. Going to try and do the same here today as we get ready for first set action between AVC and College of the Canyons. Just waiting on the officials to have us ready to go, and we will get underway. Cougars in their blues, Antelope Valley's in their grays. Libero for College of the Canyons is Presley Golfany, as she has been most of the year. And Sophia Weatherwax is the libero for Antelope Valley. Alex Coons will start things off for the Marauders as she will serve away as we get ready for first set action. College of the Canyons, Antelope Valley here from the Smelser court inside the Cougar cage. Cougars will get the first swing. It'll be Leah Gilly from the outside, and College of the Canyons with a 1-0 lead. Good start for Leah Gilly. Gilly continues to lead the team in blocks this season. She has been outstanding on the block side this year. 16 solo blocks, 42 block assists, 58 total on the season. As Canyons will get a put back by Celeste Anaya right near the net on an overpass by Antelope Valley. And we'll stay with Ana Vasquez serve. Vasquez, 30 service aces to lead the squad this year. As we said last time out against Santa Monica, 11 on 31 attacks, 2 errors, had 3 service aces and an error in that match as well. And she'll drive this one over. Antelope Valley will get a look at it. Nothing dangerous. Cougars will go back to work. Gilly this time from the opposite side, an overpass that the Cougars will try and work again. Dumloud to Gilly, who will roll it over. And Antelope Valley will get a swing down the middle as they go with Cecilia Foster, who gets the first kill. Foster did not play against Bakersfield the last time that Antelope Valley stats were updated on their website. Foster this season, 21 kills on 56 attacks coming into the match. It's 2-1 in favor of Canyons. Cougars will go Miranda, kept up by Antelope Valley and played over. Good hustle by the Marauders to keep the point alive. And Canyons will go to Anaya. She drives it in on a power tip. Celeste Anaya has her first kill of the match. So you said Anaya 6 on 11 swings. No errors in that match against Santa Monica. 54 kills on 174 attacks, 31 errors, hitting 132 on the season. Marauder's not going to get one across here as Cami Nelson had it a little bit too high for her. Couldn't do much with it. The Cougars will stay here with the Celeste Anaya serve. Anaya this season just 2 aces coming into the match. Weatherwax had handled initially. She'll have to play it over. Gilly, a bad pass that time, bumped across, so Antelope Valley will get a swing. Eubanks-Hemi gonna get the kill, as Canyons couldn't keep it in. Kylie Eubanks-Hemi, the leader for Antelope Valley, 83 kills on 283 attacks this year with 42 errors, hitting a .145 on the season. Had 2 kills on 16 attacks and 3 errors against Bakersfield. Miranda, partially blocked at the net, overpass, put back chance by Pankis, kept up, but Antelope Valley couldn't keep it in play, and the Cougars will get a point. Savannah Anaya going to check into the front row along with Sophia Aranzazu. As Gilly and Dumlau come off, Aranzazu will go back to serve. Aranzazu's been the second setter this year. Dumlau's been the primary center. We'll talk about them more as the match continues on. A 5-2 lead for College of the Canyons here in this first set, just underway. Cougars and the Marauders here from Lee Smelser Court on a Wednesday night in Santa Clarita. Miranda with a good swing, net contact by Antelope Valley makes it 6-2 in favor of College of the Canyons. That's the Alvarado in to serve for Antelope Valley here after the Marauders get a point back. Alvarado 5 aces on the season. Overpass from Vasquez, or just a tough pass from Vasquez for a set from Aranzazu. Marauders don't get a swing though. The Cougars will go back to work offensively. Aranzazu a back set to Miranda, block. Now an inside set. Paykis kept up. Good diving dig by Weatherwax. And then off the tape and a point scores. Ruby Reyes has it. Reyes hit it into the tape. Canyons was in a good defensive spot back in the middle of the floor, and Reyes gets a little bit lucky that time, gets the kill. Reyes 56 kills on 197 attacks. 49 errors, hits 036 so far this year. An over attack on Antelope Valley gives Canyons a free point. Cougars will take another point and continue their advantage here. So Marauders will go back to work offensively. Decent hustle by Canyons, but they're not going to be able to get this one over. That's going to put Antelope Valley back with a point. That's the Alvarado will stay back to serve, and we're even at 6-all here, as actually they called the overtouch on Canyons. Sorry, I thought they called it on Antelope Valley, so we're even at 6-all. We stay with the Alvarado serve. Good swing from Sophia Aranzazu that time. Or excuse me, Savannah Anaya that time. On the set from Sophia Aranzazu. Aranzazu, 85 assists, averages 2.5 assists a game. Anaya this season, 29 kills on 97 attacks and 30 errors, hitting in the negative so far. That should get her back to about positive. And she's just under 0. Marauders couldn't keep that one up. Anaya again with another kill. And Canyons back with an 8-6 advantage. Caitlin Vazin back serving. 21 aces on the season for Vazin. She's one of the very good serving crew from College of the Canyons. She drives that one in, and Canyons now with a 9-6 lead. You look for College of the Canyons this season. Service aces have been good, 136, but they've had 152 errors, which is 24th most in the state of California. Not necessarily very good in terms of that number, as you see an error right on cue for College of the Canyons. The Cougars it's really been a struggle offensively this year to find consistency. They're right about middle of the pack, 580 kills. They average about 9.5 per set. They average, or they have 247 errors. They hit only a .176. There's Vasquez with a good swing. Vasquez, the leader offensively for College of the Canyons, 167 kills on 488 attacks, 52 errors. It's 260 or 236. Leads the squad in kills. Doesn't lead the squad in attack percentage, though. That goes to Leah Gilly, who's hitting 283 on the season. Here's Golfany back to serve as we continue through. Golfany 30 aces on the season. Her and Vasquez tied for the team lead coming in today. Celeste Anaya kept up for the moment by Antelope Valley, but the pass goes into the stands. 11-7 in favor of College of the Canyons. We talked about kind of having some struggles this season. Like I said, hitting 176 this year as a crew. What they have done really well is play defense at the net. The Cougars, one of the best defensive teams. Oh, that's just unlucky. Good swing that time from Verminen, and it goes high off the roof and straight back down off the Aaron Zazu dig. Verminen 34 for 108. Hits 157 on the season. She has 17 errors, and she's back to serve. We're talking about the Canyons' defense at the net has been extraordinary this year. 56 solo blocks, that's 12th most in the state of California. They've had 155 block assists, which is 20th best. It's 134 total blocks, which is top 15 and 12th in the state. They average almost just a little over 2 per match. As there's a kill for Reyes, finds another kill, her second of the match, gives another point to Antelope Valley. So Canyons, the net defense has been solid this season. Anaya blocked at the net. Foster there. Foster this season, just 8 total blocks, 5 block assists and 3 solos coming into the match. Give her another solo one there. Gets it back to a 1-point first set, 11-10 in favor of Antelope Valley. Tough pass from Vaze. Canyon's gonna get a swing for Vasquez, but it's gonna be a swing error as it goes long. And it'll give another point to Antelope Valley here. So the Marauders hanging tough early on. 11 all. So the Antelope Valley team comes in at just 4-9, 1-3 in conference play. Their head coach Bailey Green just trying to get her squad to play consistently, I would say. They have not had many kills, just 220 or 272, which is 81st in the state. One of the bottom teams in the state of California. And really, when you look, they've had a lot of struggles. 20 block errors. They've had only 372 digs, 246 assists. And it's a squad that's just, like we said, trying to get better every time out. Gear that needed to get thrown off. Ruby Reyes, I think hair tie maybe falling out, takes it out. Here's Morgan Dumlau back serving. Dumlau 16 aces this season. Antelope Valley hanging tough though, even at 12 all. Perez back into the front row. Leslie Perez for Antelope Valley. Alex Coons back to serve. 6 aces this season coming into the match. Net contact. Actually into the antenna, and Antelope Valley with a 13-12 lead over College of the Canyons here in the first set. That'll take us to our first timeout. We'll go there as well here on the Cougar Sports Network.
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
So Canyons is out to an early lead, but they've squandered it at this point. Antelope Valley with a 13-12 advantage here in this first set of WSC South Women's Volleyball. Take a look at the... We're going to try to. We're not going to get it in here. We'll get it in later. We'll take a look at the comparisons in a few moments as Coons back to serve. Vasquez passes it to the middle of space, nobody home. Take a look at the comparisons between Antelope Valley and College of the Canyons. The Cougars better on kills per set, better on a number of numbers, but Antelope Valley right now with a 14-12 advantage here in the first set. Canyons just does not come out with any fire. An overpass and a step back that time from Foster. A 2-point Antelope Valley advantage. Cougars, again, they just have not had any fire here early on after jumping out to a 4-point advantage in this first set. Have kind of faltered a little bit, but that maybe will get them going. And Vasquez with a swing for a kill. Red and ABC playing hard here early on. Vasquez with a serve in that Weatherwax handles. Foster with a good little power tip, and it's nice to see Cecilia Foster, who has not had a lot of opportunities this season. Just 7 matches played. She's only played 24 sets, but the middle blocker out of California City with another kill and a 3-point advantage for Antelope Valley. As Ruby Reyes back to serve. Overpass from Vasquez. Marauders, though, not able to get themselves anywhere close to in system and pop it out of play. On the Canyon side of the field, Celestinaya back to serve. Golfini off the floor. Ariana Pecos in to take over in the front row. Have not seen the Canyons block get going here early on. That one off the antenna. Service ace for Celestinaya, and we'll do it again. 16-15 in favor of Antelope Valley. And then Anaya into the tape. So Weatherwax back to serve. Gilly off the block, kept up. Canyon's able to keep this off the floor for now. Good rally back and forward. Golfini calls for it and goes. Gilly just has to bump it across. Marauders trying to set near side to Eubanks Hemi. It's kept up. Now Miranda swing dug out from the back row by Reyes. And contact called against Canyons gives the point to AVC. 18-15 in favor of Antelope Valley. Service ace for the Marauders. Clay Timmons going to use his second timeout. Already here in the first set, both timeouts in the books. Canyons trailing Antelope Valley 15-19. As we continue on in first second action when we come back.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
Welcome back in Cougar Sports Network as we continue on first set action. Don't forget, Cougar fans, brand new partner here with College of the Canyons. If I can click the right button, Mendocino Farms, supporting Cougars athletics. Buy one entree, get one free. Use the code Cougars24 until November 8th. Valid online or in stores at the Valencia campus. As we go back to work here in this first set, 19-15 in favor of Antelope Valley. Marauders can't get that one over, so Canyons will get a point. Sophia Aaron-Zazu back to serve. Aaron-Zazu this season, just 6 aces. And now there's a discussion at the net with Aaron-Zazu. Not sure what it was, but we'll go back to work. Baseball team rolling in. To support the Lady Cougars volleyball squad. That one blocked at the net. Canyons trying to keep the point alive, but will not. Good effort, just couldn't clean it up. Otters pushing here, up 21 now to 17. Closing in on a first set victory. Good diving dig from Vazin. Pecos just floats it over. Marauders will set near side. Reyes just had to pop it over. Now Pecos, little soft touch. Antelope Valley couldn't keep it off the floor. Alex Coombs doing the setting today for Antelope Valley. Cammie Nelson not in the lineup today for the Marauders. So they're going with their number 2 setter. Nelson has led the team in assists this season. Hasn't affected Antelope Valley here early on. That one long. Vasquez calling for a touch, didn't get it. 22-18, and actually, no, they overruled it and did give the touch to Canyons. I think the chair umpire said yes. So 21-19 in favor of Antelope Valley. (22-19). Overpass on the serve. Marauders can't keep it in play. So Canyons within 2 here. Substitutions for College of the Canyons. Morgan Dumlau back to serve. So 22-20 in favor of Antelope Valley. Partial block at the net by Canyons. Marauders keep the point alive for the moment. Vasquez, big swing, dug out. Point given to College of the Canyons. Guzman had the initial dig. That was excellent. And Antelope Valley going to call a timeout. Canyons with a 22-21 advantage. Here's we continue on the Cougar Sports Network. Continued first set action when we come back.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
Don't forget, Cougar fans, buy one, get one entree free at Mendocino Farms until November 8th here in Valencia. Cougars 24 is the code you need to use. Valid online or in stores at the Valencia location only. Mendocino Farms supporting Cougars athletics. As we go back to work, Morgan Dumlau back to serve. 22-21 in favor of Antelope Valley as we continue on here in this first set. A tight first set. Cougars kind of stumbling after getting out to an early lead. And now have climbed back in, even at 22, all off the Leia Gilly kill. Gilly this season, 138 kills, 315 attacks, 49 errors. Leads the team in attack percentage this season. Dumlau again serving, overpass. Anaya tried to put it back, didn't get all of it. Antelope Valley gonna play it back over. Dumlau inside, Anaya tools it off the block. Good swing from Anaya down the pipe that time. 23-22 Canyons now back in the lead. Trying to come from behind a little bit in this first set after they got out to an early lead, fell behind, and now have regained the lead at 23-22. All off the Dumlau serve. Tight set to the net, not much that Reyes could do. Gilly working as an opposite, drives it in, and Canyons with set point number 1. So timeout Antelope Valley. 24-22, Canyons in front here in the first set.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
24-22, College of the Canyons leading Antelope Valley here in the first set. Cougars trying to come away with a first set victory, get themselves out in front here against the Marauders. Late arriving crowd, you can see some filling in still a little bit for this Wednesday night volleyball match in the WSC South. As we continue on first set action, Morgan Dumlau trying to serve. Set point number 1 for College of the Canyons here in the first set. Little float in. Marauders going to have to play a free ball over, so Canyons will get a swing for it. Dumlau inside, and Naya didn't get all of it. Reyes didn't get it over the net. Canyons will take the first set 25-23. A first set victory for College of the Canyons as they close it out on set point number 1. Second set action when we come back after the break here on the Cougar Sports Network. Going to work in the second set here. College of the Canyons with a 1-set-0 lead, beating Antelope Valley in the first set. 25-22. Morgan Dumlau will start things off. She's the one that closed things out from the service line for Canyons in the first set. Goes right at Ruby Reyes, who handles. They'll set Ruby Reyes, who just has to play it over. Vasquez trying to get going, dug out from the back row. As Eubanks Hemi was there. Canyons a partial block at the net on a Reyes swing. Then Booth in the game kept up as we rally on, continue here. Another block at the net, one of the Marauders into the net. Canyons will get a point. I think it was Retzi Sam Lopez into the net that time. She was the one that had the initial swing. Lopez plays it over. Canyons just pops it right back with a overpass from Anaya. Block at the net by Booth and Anaya. Or excuse me, Miranda was the one that popped it over initially. Vasquez, good swing in space, had to go straight up, didn't get to jump into it, but still found a soft spot on the floor. Canyons will take a 2-0 lead here early in the second set. Make it 3-0 as Antelope Valley couldn't handle that time. And then Dumlau puts it into the tape. Ray is back to serve here. Ray has 12 aces on the season. Rodder serve Vasquez. Canyons will clean it up and set Booth. Good to see Riley Booth get a kill. Riley just 18 kills on 66 attacks with 18 errors. Is hitting exactly 0 on the season. But now has found herself above here. Vasquez goes long on her serve. So 4-2, side out Antelope Valley. A little discussion with the ball crew. Now we'll go back to work. Weatherwax, who's tied for the team lead in aces, plays it over. Booth tools it off the block. (5-2) in favor of Canyons, and Anaya to serve. Eubanks Hemi kept up. Miranda, no touch at the net. Oh, they give her a touch. I thought she hit it well high, but they say contact at the net by Antelope Valley on the block attempt. Gives Canyons a point, make it 6-2. So 6-2 in favor of Canyons here. Make it 7-2 as that one went long off the hand of Eubanks Hemi from the back row. Trying from the 3-meter line that time. So the Cougars remain in control here in this second set. Madison Andrews getting her first opportunity off the block and down. Andrews this season 67 kills on 159 attacks, 18 errors, hitting .308. Actually, she's the team leader in attack percentage. I missed her when looking down the list. She's been really good at the net this year, has Madison Andrews, a freshman out of Songus in the middle blocking position. 44 total blocks, 17 of those solo, 27 block assists this season. She has been superb at the net, along with the rest of the Cougar front, which has contributed to them being one of the best blocking teams in the state this season. Back and forward a rally here. Ball dug out by Antelope Valley on a swing from Booth. Then Andrews, no contact at the net that time given. Side out Marauders, 8-3 in favor of Canyons. Betsy Alvarado back to serve. Into the tape. Service error on Antelope Valley. ABC this season. Just 95 aces, 68 errors. They've done a good job in limiting their errors. They just have not been able to find a way to drive in aces. And those are really things that can swing a match when you can get those rallied through. We've seen it here against College of the Canyons a few times. The Bakersfield match most notably. On both sides had long runs. Aaron Zazu, good little knuckle float. Over contact gives the point to Antelope Valley. Ball never got to the tape. Marauders gonna get a point as Canyons an overtouch that time. Service ace is a miscommunication. We just talked about aces getting on runs. Eubanks with an ace, her 8th of the season. Canyons just a miscommunication, plain and simple, on that last one. That's a bad pass from Golfany. Cougars just have to roll it over. Marauders inside. And a kill for Verminen. Sorry, Vermeeren. Again, Canyons mishandles the serve. Marauders somehow don't get called for 4 touches there. I think Vermeeren missed on the initial swing, and Weatherwax was following it up, able to knock it over the net. As Caitlin Vazin comes in to serve, 10-6 in favor of Canyons. Cougars took the first set 25-22. Marauders tried to go on 2 that time. Coons trying to catch the defense sleeping. Marin with another kill. And she'll go back to serve. Canyons goes Gilly on the opposite side. It's good. It's really actually for College of the Canyons, who, if we didn't give you their record coming in, I think we did when we went through the standings. We at least gave you their conference record. 9-8 on the season, so it's kind of been an up and down season. Never really been able to get out off of into big runs in terms of wins. Trying to find one here today, obviously against Antelope Valley. Would make it 3 wins in a row for the first time this season for Canyons. They get another point and an Antelope Valley timeout coming. Talking about College of the Canyons, it's good to see Leah Gilly on the outside off the opposite side getting some work. She's really been exclusively used through the middle over her last season plus here at College of the Canyons. But getting her on the outside, you've seen her have some of that ability on the attack. It gives you just another layer. It takes off some of the pressure from Ana Vasquez. We've seen it from Celeste Anaya getting some opportunities as a middle blocker and an opposite. We've seen Sophia Miranda get some opportunities as an outside hitter. So it's just deepening the pool for Morgan Dumlau and Sophia Aranzazu in terms of running the offense. We have not seen Ana Vasquez run the BIC today. They have not run that through her yet today, but she has that ability, and it's just created more layers to the offense for College of the Canyons, which is something maybe over the last couple of seasons they've been missing a little bit of, but really working through it this year. And remember, this is a team that's going to return a number of players next year. Savannah Anaya, Riley Booth, Anna Chanovich, Adriana Pankis, Samantha Linder, Madison Andrews, Cambria Colley, Morgan Dumlau, Sophia Miranda, all freshmen, so all scheduled to return going into next year. And it's good just to get some of them some experience going in here as the season continues on. Still plenty of room to work for the sophomores as they try and get the Cougars into the state tournament once again. A couple of years removed from a deep state tournament run, trying to get to at least the regional tournament this year. There's a kill for Antelope Valley. Ruby Reyes that time off the far side. Good swing for Reyes. And again, the Cougars keeping their lead at 13-8, trying to keep it kind of stretched out here. Gilly from deep, kept up. Reyes the same, dug out by Aaron Zazu. Then Vasquez, a good tool. Drives it a point, 14-8 Canyons. Reyes starting to heat up a little bit for Antelope Valley. Kylie Eubanks-Hemi coming in. Reyes serving. Vazin mishandles, service ace. 4-point advantage here for Canyons in the second set. 1-0 lead for the Lady Cougars. Vazin this time handles. Booth, good soft touch. Good read from Riley Booth that time. We haven't seen Booth, as we said, get a lot of opportunities this season. The freshman out of Skyline High School in Washington. Vazin will check out. Ana Vasquez, the sophomore out of Verdugo Hills High School, coming to the service line. She'll drive in for Eubanks-Hemi to handle. She'll get the swing here and was able to get it by Golfini for the kill. This Antelope Valley team almost exclusively out of the Antelope Valley area. Only Yuretsi Lopez out of John F. Kennedy High School, really from outside the high desert. Miranda with a tool off the block for a point. Alvarado from Lone Pine, which is outside the high desert just a touch. But then you've got McHugh out of Rosemont, Guzman out of Pete Knight High School, which is in Palmdale. Ramarin out of Lancaster, Weatherwax from Quartz Hill, Coons from Acton, which is actually technically outside the high desert as well. So it's split here between Santa Clarita and the high desert, the Antelope Valley. Perez from Little Rock, Nelson from Quartz Hill, Reyes from Palmdale, Foster from California City, Eubanks-Hemi from Rosemont, Doty from Lancaster, and Moore from Rosemont as well. Another point for Canyons. They've stretched it out here. 11-8 for, or excuse me, 11-8, 18-11 in favor of College of the Canyons. Anaya, another good serve. Celeste Anaya starting to come alive here late in the season for College of the Canyons. A timeout. Antelope Valley, 19-11. Cougars out in front. We'll take the break as well here on the Cougar Sports Network.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Welcome back into the Cougar Sports Network, taking a look at the upcoming live stream schedule here on Cougar Sports Network YouTube page. Men's soccer on Friday against Citrus at 6 p.m. We'll have that one for you. Women's soccer against Citrus coming into town the next week on Tuesday the 29th, a 6 p.m. matchup. And then next weekend, it gets real busy here on the Cougar Sports Network. Friday, November 1st, Clash at Canyons men's basketball tournament. Make sure you join us for that one. For the men's team, the Cougars will have a whiteout here for their first home game. First 75 fans in attendance for that one get a white t-shirt. Then football on Saturday against Moore Park, followed by Clash at Canyons basketball Saturday evening here from Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage. So it is a busy time here on the Cougar Sports Network and in college athletics for College of the Canyons. If you want to keep up with the schedule, cocathletics.com, or you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Instagram, we post a weekly schedule of games and live streams that we are scheduled to have, so make sure you follow us on Instagram, COC Athletics, for more. 19-12 in favor of College of the Canyons here in this second set. Cougars will get another point off an errant swing. That whiteout game for the men's basketball team on November 1st at 6 p.m. here inside the Cougar cage. Free t-shirt for the first 75 fans in attendance, as the men will play in the second game of the Clash at Canyons, taking on Oxnard at 6 p.m., Barstow and Cuyamaca at 4 p.m. here on the Cougar Sports Network. We'll stream both of those for you here. 20-12 in favor of Canyons here in the second set. Gilly, too much to handle that time for Alvarado. If we put the scoreboard back on the screen for you there at home, 21-12. Sorry, we're a one-man show, so sometimes I miss one thing or another. Trying my best to bring you all the action here on the Cougar Sports Network. We hope you enjoy joining us here, as we certainly like having you join us. Gives everybody a chance to watch some community college athletics, as Andrews misses on the swing, was just trying to push it over. And Clay Timmons rolling down says, look, let Sophia handle that next time and be ready to go for the middle. So again, still some learning situations. Gilly this time working as an outside hitter, tools it off the block. 3 points away from closing out the second set. The Lady Cougars lead 22-13. Kaylin Vazin will come in to take over for Sophia Miranda and go back to the service line. Miranda's really come alive late in the season, so you're checking out 64 kills on 257 attacks, 41 errors, hitting just under 1 on the season, but just a freshman out of Hart High School. Will likely be heavily relied upon next year, as Canyons will lose both Anna Vasquez and Leah Gilly. Madison Andrews from the inside. Both of them are sophomores. Will move on at the end of the year this year. 23-13, 10-point advantage here in the second set. Service error. Romero back serving. Good bump set from Aaron Zazu just to keep the point alive. Overpass from Antelope Valley, and Vasquez going to finish it off. Set point number 1 here for College of the Canyons coming in this second set. As Presley Golfany will try and serve for it. 24-14 Canyons. Try and make it a 2-0 lead. Golfany. Serve tough handle for Reyes. Long bump set, Reyes will play it over. Canyons will swing for it. Modified slide for Gilly on the opposite side, kept up. Again, Antelope Valley just forced to play it over, and they're gonna get a kill out of it. Reyes just bumped it into space, and the Cougars kind of all spread out. Nobody moved their feet to the ball. Golfany was just a half step behind, thinking somebody else was gonna get there. as they were all standing right around it, all 6 of the Cougars on the floor. So they'll go set point 2 and get a chance to run an in-system offensive play to try and kill out the second set. Coons will serve. Aaron Zazu will set Anaya. Attack error from Celeste Anaya. Set point 3 here for College of the Canyons. Vasquez to finish it off, and she will after it pinballs off a couple of Marauders. Canyons will take the second set 25-16. A solid second set that time for College of the Canyons. Got out early and stayed ahead. 2 sets in the books. We'll go to the third set when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network. Come back into the Cougar Sports Network and we go to the third set here. Canyons leading 2-0. Antelope Valley will start with the serve here. Coons back to serve. Kearns has done a good job in relief in terms of working as the setter today. Vasquez high off the block to start. Marauders just have to roll a free ball over. Canyons not going to get it back over on their side. And Antelope Valley starts off with the first point here of the third set. It's a good effort by Sophia Miranda that time. And then Riley Booth was trying to punch it over and just could not. Now she'll get some coaching up from Clay Timmons. And the coaching up works as Booth the kill. Tools it off the block. Vasquez back to serve for Canyons here. Marauders a miscommunication that time. Eubanks Hemi ran into Reyes as they were both trying to go for the ball, and it just ends up in the net, so it'll be Canyons' point. That one hits the antenna. The Cougars with a 3-1 advantage here in this third set. Miranda swing that's dug out. Free ball played over by Antelope Valley. Dumlau handles, Golfany the bump set. Booth the swing. Doesn't fall. But then Alvarado, errant that time, trying to punch it over. So we stay with the Vasquez serve. Good block at the net from Foster. Side out Antelope Valley. Golfany will handle the Reyes serve. Miranda off the block, kept up on the Canyon side. Scratch that was Anaya. And then a stuff block at the net. I think Lopez might have had a hand in that one. High fives all around for her. So all of a sudden, after a 4-1 run, Antelope Valley back-to-back points. And then Coons an error just trying to get the ball over. Service ace for Canyons. Overpass from Antelope Valley. Miranda cleans it up. Booth gonna get a kill. 8-3 in favor of Canyons. Anaya really short float. Good set inside that time for Cecilia Foster. Back-to-back points for the Marauders. Paykiss blocked at the net. The Marauders with another point here. Scratch off another one for Antelope Valley. As a timeout called by College of the Canyons, 8-7 in favor of the Cougars here in the third set. Take a break.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees. They catapult into desirable careers and top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
So the Marauders trying to extend this one. Trailing 8-7 in the third set. Canyons won the first two sets, 25-22 and 25-16. And lead this set 8-7. Vasquez kept up, but back onto the Canyon side. Miranda goes long, and Antelope Valley has tied this third set up at 8. Weatherwax serving. Paykiss will get a kill. Inside that time for Adriana Paykiss. Aaron Zazu now back serving. 9-8 in favor of Canyons. Power tip attempt that time from Lopez, dug out. Miranda goes across the court, good diving dig by Weatherwax. Back row attack for Antelope Valley, no contact at the net by Canyons. So a point for the Lady Cougars, and we'll stay on the Aaron Zazu serve. 10-8 in favor of COC. Service ace for Aaron Zazu as Eubanks Hemi was trying to handle it overhead and poke it back to the middle of the floor and just put it where nobody else was. So an errant handle that time from Antelope Valley. Again, another overhand handle that Coons did all she could to keep the point alive. Cougars don't get an in-system swing though, as they didn't really get a good set to Gilly. And the Marauders will clean up a point out of it with Eubanks Hemming just driving it off of the outstretched arm of Presley Golfany to make it 11-9. Golfany and Aaron Handel on a serve that time. Betsy Alvarado with an ace. We'll go back for another. That time Vasquez handles. Aaron Zazu will set Gilly. Boy, again, we talked about it earlier in this match. Leah Gilly, working as an opposite and as an outside hitter, has really come into her own. She's listed as a middle blocker, but the more I see her on the outside and on the opposite side, the more I think she just needs to roll through that front line rotation and swing around on each side for Canyons as a service ace for Vazin. Gives the point to Canyons, 13-10 now. It just gives them such a bigger dynamic offensively with her and Vasquez and Miranda all rotating through, and then Celeste Anaya as well, who started to pick up her game. Pecos couldn't keep that one in play as it goes off of her and down for the back row attack for Ruby Reyes. And Kylie Eubanks Hemi back to serve. It's just refreshing to see the Canyons offense starting to find some extra layers. There's a good tool off the block. Good high tool that time from Vasquez. Pecos checks out. Anaya comes in. Golfany back serving. So it's a uncredited substitution, just a rotation around with the libero moving. There's a block at the net on a Reyes swing. Marauders play it over, but play it out of play. So Canyons has stretched it back to a 5-point advantage at 16-11. A timeout called by Antelope Valley. Will go to the break as well. 16-11 College of the Canyons here in the third set. 2-0 in favor of COC.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees, they catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
16-11, 2-0. Canyons in front in both categories right now as we're in the third set. Cougars trying to close it out. Remember, upcoming live stream schedule. Talked about it already, but we'll give you another look at it here. Men's soccer on Friday, women's soccer next Tuesday, both at 6 p.m. Clash at Canyons 4 and 6, starting with Cuyamaca and Barstow at 4, then Canyons and Oxnard at 6, a whiteout game. For 75 fans in attendance for that one, we'll get a free t-shirt. Football on Saturday at 1 p.m. against Moore Park, and then Clash of Canyons at 4 and 6 after. We're going to try and bring both of them with audio commentary, but depending on how long that football game lasts, we may only have the championship game with audio commentary. We may have neither. It just really depends. We'll try and have them both for you, though. 16-11, College of the Canyons. Gilly over. Tool off the block that time from Antelope Valley gives the Marauders a point. Liana Vermeeren coming back to serve. Gilly gonna get a kill. Just kind of popped it over the net and it hit Vermeeren, kind of caught her off guard. So 17-12, Riley Booth checking back in to take over for Aaron Zazu. Gilly coming off and Dumlau coming in, and Dumlau back to the service line. (17-12) Canyons. Dumlau. Weatherwax handles. free ball over, so Dumlau will get a chance to set Anaya, who drives it home. We'll stay with Dumlau here serving. Set serves Weatherwax again. That one goes off the antenna off a second effort from Coons. So Canyons 6 points away from closing this one out in straight sets for what would be the first time this season that they've won 3 in a row. Cambria Colley coming in as the libero for the first time today. That one off the block. Colley couldn't handle. Antelope Valley a kill. Carenzi Lopez back in. Alex Coons back serving. Spency Alvarado checks out. Good serve from Coons. Canyons does everything they can to get it over and keep it in play. Colley couldn't dig that one out. And that's gonna change Colley and Golfany around. 1914 Antelope Valley. Booth will get a swing. Good dig from Weatherwax. Punched over by Lopez. Stuff block at the net by Foster. Boy, the Antelope Valley block with Foster in there has been impressive today. They've had the better of it in the blocking game. So 19-15 now, Antelope Valley trailing. This Canyon still trying to close this one out. Dumlau running set for Booth, who tools it off the block. Riley Booth getting some run here. Miranda checking in to take over for Vazin. Vasquez back serving. With Booth and Pecos, some of the young freshmen from College of the Canyons getting opportunities, it just bodes well for the rest of this season moving into next. It's a good swing from Ruby Reyes that time. She handled the pass. It was a low pass, or handled the serve, excuse me. It was a low pass. Well set up, though, by Coons, who goes right to her, and she just drives it off the block. 5 points away from Canyons, closing it out in straight sets, leading 20-16. Reyes a good serve. Cougars will set Vasquez in the back row, but she didn't get a good swing at it. Foster from the inside, not able to get it down, and then Booth's roll shot that went over went long. And Clay Timmons going to take a timeout. 20-17, Canyons leading. So the Marauders trying to climb back and send us to a fourth set. Don't forget, cocathletics.com for all your College of the Canyons athletics needs, including live stream links, stats, feature articles, and make sure you check out our athletics Instagram page as well. We get some cool features on there, including Cougar Chats. It's gone over pretty well this year. First time doing that, talking to the College of the Canyons athletes, getting their thoughts and some answers to some hard questions. I'm just kidding. They're not hard questions. They're all in fun. Have a new episode coming out, I believe, on Friday, cross country, as they get ready for the WSC championship meet on Friday. Volleyball, I think we'll have one for volleyball next week. If not, it's women's soccer. I can't remember what we have in the can currently. Is Foster with another kill. Timeout doesn't work that time for Clay Timmons. This will stay with the Ruby Reyes serve. (20-18) now, Canyons leading. Seeing their lead drift away. Booth standing still, sends it long. And the Marauders hanging around, 20-19. Savannah Anaya checking in for Riley Booth. First action for Anaya today. Service ace from Reyes off the tape, a little unlucky, and we're even at 20. Miranda tools it, but kept up. Dumlau, a dump attack, gets her first kill. Celeste Anaya back to serve. Reyes handles. Lopez tries to go cut it across the net. Canyons keeps it up. Miranda just has to poke it across. Eubanks Hemi stuff. Pay kiss and Anaya there. Savannah Anaya, that is. The Celeste will go back to serve. So 22-20 now, Canyons. Anaya, service error. Weatherwax back serving. Weatherwax puts it into the tape, so trades points right back. 23-21. Canyons 2 points away from closing this out in straight sets. Aaron Zazu and Gilly on. Savannah Anaya and Morgan Dumlau off the floor. Aaron Zazu with service ace. Match point number 1 for Canyons here. Trying to serve for it, leading 24-21, Aaron Zazu. Almost had it right there. Antelope Valley gonna stretch it to match point number 2. It was first Ruby Reyes keeping it off the floor. Nearly didn't get there. So now it'll be Betsy Alvarado to try and keep the match alive. Match point 2. Canyons will get an offensive set for it here. Gilly to try and finish it, goes long. Make it match point 3. If Canyons doesn't get it on this one, we'll go to extra here in this third set. Miranda into the block. Pekis tries to go on 2, hits it long. And we'll get bonus third set action. So Canyons with 3 match points can't close it out. Gilly drives it in. 25-24 now, make it match point number 4 for Canyons. Caitlin Vazin, who's dangerous from the service line, can close it out here, match point number 4. Reyes handles. Eubanks Hemi stuffed at the net, and that'll do it. Gilly was there for it. Canyons will take the third set, 26-24. It took 4 match points for Canyons to finish it out. but they do so. They win it in straight sets. 25-22, 25-16, 26-24 for the Cougars. They get to 10-8 on the season and 5-1 in conference play. So right near the top they stay in the WSC South. It's Bakersfield right now holding the tie break with their win over Canyons in 5 sets last week here from the Cougar Cage. That'll do it for us here on the Cougar Sports Network. We thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again on Friday for women's soccer as we get ready for that. Or excuse me, for men's soccer conference play against Citrus. Have a good one, everybody.